And it goes a little something like
Hey guys, so today, like always, I don't have like a theme on my channel. I swear my videos are always so different from each other, but today we're gonna be doing a baking video. And I spend a lot of like my free time baking. I don't know, it's just like a good stress reliever. And it's a good way to like get my mind off like the things that I'm doing in my life, like school, work, everything like that. So I thought it'd be fun if I bake with you guys. I've never made a cookies and cream cake. I thought it would be super fun if I try making that just because it's something I've never made before. It's something new. So I'm gonna try making a cookies and cream cake, and I just thought that it'd be fun to videotape it and film it for you guys. You guys can follow along if you want. I'll tell you all the ingredients and everything just in case you want to follow along, and I'll also post the recipe down below. But yeah, so let's get started. Okay, so I'm gonna be making the cake from scratch, but I hate butter, and I hate having to make buttercream and vanilla frosting and everything because I hate seeing the butter. Like, I just hate it, and I can't taste it. Like, if I make frosting, I have to get somebody else to taste it and tell me if it tastes like butter, and if it does, then like I can't have it. So I bought frosting. I got the creamy French vanilla one, and then I'm gonna whip this. So I went to the store earlier and I got a few of the things that I'm gonna be needing. Also, oh my gosh, I'm not gonna be using this in the cake. I just thought it was so interesting. It's a dark chocolate flavored Oreo. Let me try it for you guys. I think it's so interesting, so I just wanted to try it. And it looks like it's like extra thick too. Look at that. Okay, so it doesn't even really taste like dark chocolate. It just tastes like milk chocolate filling. It's okay. I would say it tastes more like milk chocolate, but it's whatever, it's fine. Like I said, I'm not using that in today's video. I'm going to be using the original Oreos, original cream and everything like that. So first things first, gotta wash your hands. Gotta make sure you have clean hands when you're baking, because I know a lot of you don't even wash your hands. I know you guys don't wash your hands. That's gross. Okay guys, so first you need to wash your hands. I already did this step, but we had a quick intermission because we had to take this dog to the vet because she has pink eye. I also got Starbucks, and this is a really good drink, by the way, guys. It is a venti blended strawberry lemonade with 2 pumps of raspberry. It's so good, and it's also really cheap. So if you guys want a good drink recommendation, this is it. Okay, so back to the first step. Once again, combining the flour, baking powder, and everything. So let me grab the flour.
We're almost out of flour.
Okay, so I'm gathering my ingredients: flour, baking powder, salt. 2.5 cups of all-purpose flour. Hopefully I have that much because it feels like I am running low. Okay, so out of flour. Let me go see if I have more. I don't have any more flour. How could I not have flour? Intermission once again. Okay, so this is probably my 4th or 5th time having to run to the store, run to the vet, just run errands in the middle of me trying to film this video. So if I have to leave the house one more time throughout filming this video, it just ain't gonna happen today. I got the goods for the 10th time today, so let's see if I can finally film this video. Okay, see you at the house. Okay, so I'm home once again. So let's try and film this one more time. Just one more time. Hopefully I can get it right this time. So it was 2.5 cups. So 1. I'm going insane. I love how this is like stress-free baking, but like it's stressing me out. Like I said, if you guys want to follow along, I'll put this stuff down below for you guys. I guess I've never tried this recipe before, like I said, so we'll see how it turns out. So it's 2.5 teaspoons of baking powder, and then it's salt. Okay, so 2.5 teaspoons. So 1, 2, 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Okay, so I'm going to whisk this together real quick. And then I'm going to set it aside and start with the wet ingredients. Starting with the wet ingredients. So I need another bowl. Okay, so butter, which is right here, sugar, oil, and vanilla extract. So the sugar is 1.5 cups of sugar. Not me about to run out of sugar as well. I'm just kidding, I have more downstairs. So 1.5 cups. There we go. Okay, so it's 3 tablespoons of vegetable oil, 1 tablespoon of vanilla, and last but not least, butter, which is my least favorite part, but I actually got Basil because I wanted to make this dairy-free because I try and stay away from dairy. So I actually got Basil, which is margarine. It's non-dairy, it's plant-based. So it is 3/4 cup of unsalted butter at room temperature. I'm mixing all of these together. Okay, wow, it's so fluffy, it's crazy. Okay, so next step after mixing all of those together, you have to add the eggs in one at a time and mix until mostly combined after each. So it's 4 eggs. And guys, I can crack with one hand. Ready? And there are no shells getting in because I'm a professional. Okay, so adding in the eggs one at a time. There's one. And then I'm going to mix. This is looking good so far. Okay, so after adding the eggs, add half the dry ingredients to the batter and mix until mostly combined. So I'm gonna add half. Okay, that's about half. Looks good. And then let me add the other half. And then I also have to add milk after this, so I'm just gonna get the milk ready. So it's 1.25 cups of milk. I'm now realizing how much work goes into like baking videos. And it's actually a lot of work, guys. Ooh, this batter's looking super good.
What?
You know you do that.
Wait, what?
When you end a sentence, you go,
Okay, guys, so this is what the batter is looking like. As you can see, it's literally so fluffy and looks so good. Look at how thick it looks. It literally looks so good. So right now I'm going to crush up the Oreos. I'll show you how I'm gonna crush them up. But yeah, so I'm gonna crush up the Oreos just to make it a cookies and cream cake. And then I'll throw it in the oven and decorate. I want to kind of make it so that you guys can see what I'm doing. So if my head's cut out of the video, it's okay. So I'm going to just grab a bunch of Oreos. So I'm putting the Oreos in here. And I'm going to use a lot of them just because I want it to be like a really like crunchy, good cake. So do I want all of them? Maybe this is good. I'll do another one. Another one for good luck. And now I'm just going to go ahead and just go crushing them with a mallet. And I've already destroyed the bag, so this is not gonna work.
Great.
If I put paper towel over it, it may protect the bag. Maybe. Let's see. I think that will work. And then after I do that, I'm going to pour it in here. And then I'm gonna fold it in. I'm not gonna mix it in because if you mix it, it's just gonna make a massive mess. So I'm going to fold it in, and of course I get everything on the bag.
Great.
Okay, this looks really good. So I'm gonna mix this in. Ooh. And I'm gonna also preheat the oven now. So you preheat it to 350, and I'm gonna spray my pans. Wow, they look really good. Okay, let me show you guys. Okay, so here they are. Before I throw them in the oven, I'm just gonna wait for the oven to continue to preheat, and then I will throw them in, and I forget how long they take to bake. Let me check. I'm gonna set a timer as well. It's at 22 to 25, so I'm going to set it for 23 and then I'll check. Okay, so it has been 23 minutes. I am gonna check the cakes before I go pulling them out because I don't want to not check them and then them be raw. So what I do is I take a toothpick and I kind of poke the cakes, and if the toothpick comes out wet, then it's not ready. Ooh, these cakes look good though, if you guys want to see. Look at how good they look. Oh, they smell really good too. Okay, so I'm just gonna poke it. And then as you can see, it came out without anything on it. Okay, I think they're done. And they're super flat too, which is good because then I don't have to level them or anything. Like, they're gonna be super easy to ice. So I'm gonna pull them out. Okay, so this is what they look like. They look really good. So I just pulled them out. They're gonna have to cool for a while before I can take them out and ice them. But I just wanted to show you guys. Ooh. Okay guys, so I'm just about to start the icing, which I'm going to put all of these into a bowl. I have 3 of these. I'm gonna put them into a bowl and then I'm gonna whip it just to make it so that they're a little bit more fluffy. I just find that icing, it's easier to ice a cake when the icing's a lot more fluffy, and I'll show you the consistency of this, but it's really thick and creamy, and it kind of makes the cake like break apart. I'll show you. This is the icing, and this is how like thick it is. So obviously putting this on a cake, it's gonna like make it rip apart. So what I do is I put it in a bowl, and then I whip it using my mixer. Okay, so I just put all 3 into here. So this is how much it is. It's actually still like a decent amount, but like I said, I like to whip it. So I have my mixer here and I'm gonna whip it, and it's gonna, you guys will see, it literally makes it so that there's so much more. But like I said, literally it's like now half the bowl. So it made it so that there's a lot more, and like it's just so much more fluffy. I'm going to take some, I have chocolate here. It's just baker's chocolate. It looks like this. I have semi-sweet, and I'm going to try shaving some down so that I can throw it in there and then mix it so that it kind of looks like it's cookies and cream. So I'm just taking a knife and I'm literally just going to shave it into the bowl. I think that looks good. So mine is starting to look like this. As you can tell, there's like flecks in it, but let me whip it a little bit more and then I shall crumb coat my cake. Okay, so I moved back over to this side because I was over there, but obviously icing I need a little bit more room. So I have my cake board and everything, my cake container, and now I'm just gonna be crumb coating my cake with the icing that I just whipped. And then I have my cakes over here, and I kind of already tapped them out of the pan, but now I'm just going to be fully taking them out. And this is kind of how I just get the cakes out. I just kind of like hit it. So they look so good, literally amazing. So I'm going to be flipping it. So I'm just gonna be putting like a really thin layer of icing. It doesn't need to be a lot right now because I'm going to put it into the fridge, and then I'll ice more after. Let me take my next layer of cake, and I'm doing the same thing. Okay, so that looks good. So I'm gonna take more. Okay, so now that I have a pretty good, nice layer there, I'm gonna take my last one. Okay, so last one, getting that on there. Wow, it looks amazing. So again, I'm just going to put the rest of the icing on, and then I'll throw it into the fridge, refrigerate it for a bit, and then we'll come back and do the rest of the icing. here is my crumb coat. Obviously, it doesn't have to look perfect, but I'm gonna throw this into the fridge and then I'll come back and ice the rest and do a little decoration. So I just took the cake out and it looks pretty good, but now I am going to finish the icing. I also prepared a little icing bag. I ran out of actual bags, so I'm literally using this, and it kind of sucks, but oh well. Now I'm gonna be taking these, which are just candy, they're just dark chocolate candy melts. And I'm gonna be melting them, and then I'm gonna put them in a bag like this and kind of do drips all the way around the cake. So I'm gonna go like around again, and I'll kind of just do more where I feel like I want more. Okay, so now that I've done the drips, I'm just going to go around the cake and kind of give it like another little layer. Yeah?
Can you not hear the dryer in that?
Oh, probably. Okay, so if you could hear a dryer in that whole clip, tell me how I didn't even notice, but I just closed the door to the laundry room, so my bad. Okay, so now I'm gonna be doing like my last step, and I'm gonna go around with the piping bag that I already made, and I'm going to pipe little swirls. How's this going over my head? Lovely. Okay, so bad. No, I just need to do 2 more. 1, and then 2. Lovely. I have chocolate sprinkles that I kind of want to put on them just because I think it'll pull it all together and make it look amazing. So these are the chocolate sprinkles that I'm using. I'm just going to put them in my palm and then oh no. Wow, how did I just not notice that? How did I not notice this? I'm just going to sprinkle them. Cute. Okay, I think I'm done decorating.
Oh my god, it's beautiful.
I know.
It actually looks like an ice cream cake, kind of.
Really?
Yeah.
Did I do a good job?
Amazing. Oh my gosh.
Okay guys, so I have my family here to try the cake.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah, what do you guys think of it? Okay, like, you think it looks good?
It's so nice.
Okay, so we're gonna try the cake and we're going to let you guys know how it is just because we're testing out the recipe. I've never tried it before.
Okay.
Try it!
Okay, one. No, we're trying this one, Luke.
Okay, 1, 2. You already had it? No.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's really good.
Best cake I've ever had.
It's so freaking good.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Yeah, I like it. You guys like it?
Mm-hmm. Huh?
Okay, rate it out of 10.
6.
Oh no.
Did you make the icing?
Yeah. No, she bought the icing.
I always buy the icing.
Out of 10?
I'm saying
I'm gonna say 9.5 out of 10.
I'm gonna say 8. 9.5. 8.
You bought the icing.
Six.
Homemade icing is so much better.
Yeah.
It's really good.
What are you saying, Luke?
6.
You're such a liar.
Get out of here. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video and I hope you guys enjoyed the recipe. It was like so good. Like 9 out of 10. It wasn't like 9 out of 10. It was really, really good. So if you guys decide to bake this at home, comment it down below. I want to know what you guys think of the recipe and everything. But yeah, anyways, thank you so much for watching and I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Bye guys.